Good evening, Vogue. I'm Abby GELMI, and welcome to the most glamorous party you've ever been to. It's Moët and Chandon Effervescence, a celebration and an immersive journey into the world of your favourite champagne. Now, we're here in the beautiful gardens of Bennelong in Sydney, which is one of a few cities that's been chosen around the world to celebrate all things Moët and magic. It's a really special evening. We're celebrating joy and togetherness because, let's be honest, it is a joy to be getting together at the moment. I'm on the very glamorous black carpet and we've got some special guests, so come along with me, it's going to be fun. I'm joined by the wonderful Scott from Moët, and Scott, congratulations. This is unlike anything I've ever seen in Sydney.
Yeah, thank you so much. It's a phenomenal night, a phenomenal event, and we're really happy to be hosting something of this scale in the best city in the world.
This evening's all about effervescence. What does effervescence mean to you?
Basically coming together, togetherness and celebrating fun, and we've been doing it for about 270 years, not me personally, but the brand has, and it's great to be able to do it again after COVID and being in lockdown for 2 years, and it's great to be here tonight to do this with so many people and yourself dressed up, having a great time hopefully later on.
I feel like we both got the memo with the black and the gold, so we're on.
But they read the invitation, which is always good.
Absolutely, but there are some of these parties happening all around the world.
Yeah, so we're part of a massive kind of conglomerate of events happening around the world this week. Today, obviously, here in Sydney, which is iconic, and then they've got Paris and London as well, and obviously the home country in Paris and France. But we are probably to be the most audacious event globally, and obviously all eyes are on us, so no pressure tonight at all to have a good time. So hopefully everyone celebrates and enjoys a glass of Moët.
You know that we can handle that sort of pressure.
Hopefully.
We've got it. I'm here with the beautiful Georgia Fowler. And Georgia, you've had so much to celebrate. You've become a mum recently. Congratulations.
I have. Thank you so much. Yeah, she's a dream, so very lucky.
Is it nice to have a night out a little bit? Are you looking forward to that champagne?
Oh yeah, I mean, it's been a long year and, pregnancy, motherhood, so yeah, we're ready.
And why do you use champagne to celebrate? What's important to you?
Oh, I mean, toasting my little girl, so that's pretty special. As soon as we came home from the hospital, it was like a little cheeky wine. So no, it always sparks a bit of, a party, a fantastic event like tonight.
And this evening is about the SAPPHIRE project as well, and I know that you're passionate about conservation, particularly the Great Barrier Reef, because you've shot there a lot.
Yeah, such an amazing place. I mean, I've been so fortunate to shoot there. It's stunning and one of the great wonders of the world. And, we have to protect it so our little ones can grow up to see it for generations to come.
And your gorgeous partner's here as well. You're having mum and dad night out?
Yes, it is. I know my mum's got Dylan, so yeah, she's in good hands and well looked after.
Georgia, thank you so much for speaking to us. Enjoy your night.
Cheers, thank you so much.
When I think effervescent, I think ELLIOT GARNAUT. So the man himself has appeared, Moët in hand. Are you ready to celebrate?
Babe, I am so ready to celebrate. After the past 2 years, I've been champing at the bit to go to something like this, and in partnership with Moët, it couldn't be any better.
Absolutely. And you feel like we're in Champagne, don't you? This event is insane.
Without question, I actually can't believe it. As I was coming up the hill, it's breathtaking. It's the effervescence in every definition of the word. Like, everyone looks so fantastic. The room looks so unbelievable. It's exactly what we expect from Moët.
And you're a stylist. What would you suggest for someone in black tie going to an event? Because we're suggesting that people get out and celebrate joy and togetherness.
Well, I'm obviously not very good at my job because I'm not even wearing black tie.
Oh, yes,
I'm
you are.
absolutely
You
horrible.
pull it off.
No, black tie for me, I think, has a very different definition when it comes to summer.
Yep.
Obviously, we're in Australia, it's much hotter, so, relax it down a little bit. Just make sure, for me anyway, if you're not wearing a tie, make sure you're wearing black. Keep it very refined, very formal, and I think you'll hit the brief. Dress with confidence too.
You're always dressed with confidence. Now, you've got the mini in hand. What are you toasting to this evening?
I'm just toasting to being back with mates, to be honest.
Agreed.
It's been one of those years where we haven't seen people as much as we'd wanted to, and to be able to have a glass of champagne in hand and raise a glass to our family and our friends, and coming into what will be our best Christmas in the past couple of years, I think that is the most simple but best reason to celebrate.
Gosh, you put it so well. So lovely to see you.
Thanks, babe.
Well, Charlie, it goes without saying that you look absolutely stunning. Let's talk the fashion. Tell me a little bit about what you're wearing.
Oh my gosh. So this dress I actually found from a really small designer in Queensland off Instagram.
Amazing.
His name is House of Aziz, I think, and he just does these really gorgeous gowns that I've never heard of him before or seen him before, and so thankful that this arrived in time because I was really nervous that it wasn't going to and I was going to be here naked, so.
Glad that you're not naked because you look so glamorous. It's wonderful to be celebrating, isn't it?
Oh my gosh, I was so excited about this event and all the events that are popping up in Sydney this week. I love coming to events, I love connecting with people, having conversations, meeting, getting to know everyone. beyond excited to be here.
Well, I guess this evening's all about effervescence, and I think that you're an effervescent person. You love going out and having fun, don't you?
Yes, actually, I was looking at that word so much when the campaign for Moët came up, and I was like, it kind of means bubbles, but it also means enthusiasm.
Yeah.
And I love it. I've never heard that word before. It's like my new favourite word.
Well, there you go. You can use it all evening.
Yeah, I will be.
Thank you so much for joining us, and again, you look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, thank you.
It is always a pleasure to see Victoria Lee. And Victoria, congratulations. You're an ambassador now for Moët. What does that role mean for you?
Well, thank you. Always a pleasure to see you too. To be an ambassador for Moët and Chandon is amazing. The history, the heritage, the glamour. I'm very honoured and very excited.
And this evening's all about togetherness and celebration. And Australians, this is one of our first chances for the summer.
Yes, and I think the first time in a long time we actually saw sunshine. So
Yes.
it's very uplifting in general. But yeah, for the first time in 2 years now, we just haven't been able to really celebrate and enjoy, these special moments with each other. So I think it's very special.
It is. And as much as this evening's about champagne, it's also about the SAPPHIRE project. And I know that you're really passionate about conservation.
I am. It's something I'm deeply passionate about and grew up with such a love of the environment. So knowing that the SAPPHIRE project are, having the Toast for a Cause tonight is very special, and the SAPPHIRE project itself is so amazing. They really do provide a platform for organisations that are working toward protecting and conserving our ocean for future generations. So yeah, it's fantastic.
Now, I do have to ask who you're wearing, because you look old school Hollywood glam. The wind is catching your skirt. You look beautiful.
Thank you. I'm wearing Dior and
Oh.
Tiffany jewellery on. So I feel very, very glamorous.
I was about to say, bit of Dior, bit of Tiffany, bit of Moët. Yeah, absolutely
Fine.
set.
Casual Thursday.
Yeah, casual. Why not? It was so lovely to see you. Enjoy your evening.
Thank you so much.
Well, Ian Thorpe, we always said we'd have a champagne after the Olympics, and we found ourselves at the perfect event.
No, we did. Do you know what? It's taken a little bit too long, but it's nice to be here. This event that's being supported by Moët and Chandon. It's also supporting one of the organisations that I support, which is the SAPPHIRE project, which makes sure that we actually protect what we have in our oceans, the Great Barrier Reef, and what we can do, for humankind.
Well, you are the co-chair of the SAPPHIRE project, and I think as Australians, water means so much to us, so protecting that should be just as important.
It does, and I think we saw after the Olympics, so we actually care more about what happens in the water than what we realise.
That's fair.
That actually worked. But for all of us, we think of those emotive kind of experiences that we had when we were younger, like when we were kids, going to beaches, where we grew up and where we went on vacation, where we went on holidays, and being able to say, "Oh, I was here," and so we realise how important it is for all of us and what impact it would have if we didn't have it there as well.
Absolutely, and I know that's going to be the subject of a special toast later this evening. There's quite the champagne tower. Now, we've seen you on MasterChef, we've seen you in the pool, you're a man under pressure. Will you be putting your hand up to pour that champagne?
Hell no. No, someone else is doing it. No, unless I haven't been told, and that doesn't usually happen, so I hope not. If not, I'll handball it to yourself.
Well, there you go. You and I can do it. We'll work it out. We'll see you inside for a champagne, and thank you so much for all you do for the SAPPHIRE project. It's really important work.
Pleasure. Thank you.
Well, Nicole, WARNE, bringing the sunshine. Talk to me about your dress.
I'm wearing Michael Lasordo.
Beautiful.
Some diamonds down the back because it's black tie. But first day of summer, I wanted to go bright.
And it's all about celebrating as well. What does celebrating with champagne mean to you?
I mean, celebration, it's just, for me, it's really just bringing my friends and family together. And I'm like everyone else, I just want to be together with my family, basically. It's just been such a strange year, as we all know, but this summer I'm just looking forward to spending some time, barbecues in the afternoon, friends over for dinner, having my parents spend time with my baby. That's what I'm looking forward to.
I was about to say you have been busy. It's nice to be able to get out and have a bit of mum on the town evening, I'd imagine.
Yes. This is my second night away from my baby, so in 19 months. Yeah, so perfect. Champagne's flowing, my friends are here. This is my mum night out. I'm very excited.
Second night away and you're like, diamonds down the back, thank you, I'm out.
Get the glamour going.
Nicole, you look absolutely gorgeous. Enjoy your champagne, enjoy a well-earned evening.
You.
Well, it's a great party when Vogue's here. Alice, are you having a good evening?
Amazing. I've only just got here, but it's already looking incredible.
Now, it is that time of season where people are dressing up, they're going to parties, they have things to celebrate. What are your fashion tips if someone's heading out to a summer party?
I think this year we have been inside for so long, so I think it's really about kind of getting back out there, being really bold and choosing something that maybe you wouldn't normally wear, because I think we've just need to make up for lost time. So I think be brave this season, yeah.
I think we've seen that tonight. People really embracing the black tie dress code. Everyone's gone all out.
Absolutely. There's some amazing dresses in there. There's a lot of gold. I'm seeing a lot of glitter, which is really exciting. But yeah, it's just good to be back.
And this evening's all about Moët and Chandon and celebration. I know that you've got the Imperial there. Is that your favourite champagne?
It is. I think it's a classic. It's like as soon as you have that first sip, you know that party season has started. It's one of my favourites.
I couldn't agree with you more. And the party has certainly started inside. So I'll let you go. Alice, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks so much.
Well, Simon Baker, a very, very special guest this evening for Moët and Chandon Effervescence. What does effervescence mean to you?
I think that introduction was very effervescent.
Oh, well played.
Yeah, that's my first move. No, effervescence. It's like it's exciting. It's it's free and alive, I guess. This is my first glass of champagne, so I'm just feeling it a little bit, which is nice. And honestly, walking in there after not being out anywhere for so long and everyone's dressed up and dolled up is quite sort of effervescent and overwhelming. And I'm just sort of grounding myself after that right now.
It's pretty amazing, isn't it? Because particularly for Australians, over the past 2 years, we haven't had much chance to get together and all celebrate. And this evening really is a celebration.
Yeah, and that's that's in keeping with the idea of champagne and Moët and Chandon's sort of tradition of festive behaviour, joyful bubbles, effervescence, all of those things.
And you are making a toast this evening for a project very close to your heart in the SAPPHIRE project.
Yeah, the SAPPHIRE project. It's a great tradition and a generous tradition that Moët and Chandon have, where they support a charity that supports a sustainable cause. And the SAPPHIRE project, they put a lot of energy into marine and ocean conservation, and obviously, I think it's close to a lot of our hearts, being Australians and growing up with the ocean, and how that has sustained all of us, our soul, the way it exists, but also our actual existence. And that's an aspect that we often overlook. And marine and ocean conservation is it's a seriously underfunded charity. It's like only 2% of all global fundraising, charitable fundraising, is given to marine and ocean conservation, which is remarkable considering that the ocean provides every second breath that we take. So it's sort of out of proportion, and I think the SAPPHIRE project brings great attention to it. They focus on different groups, different arms, where they reflect their charitable donations that are supporting and helping sustain what we need in our ocean ecosystem for us to survive.
Yeah, it is. It's the centre of all the celebration as being Australians as well. Not only is it supporting our breath, but it usually supports our Christmas.
Exactly. And we sort of do take it for granted. I got up this morning and I jumped in the ocean because I could.
Yeah.
And that's an enormous privilege.
Yeah, it really is. And it's a privilege to have a champagne this evening. I know that I'm going to have a few now, so enjoy your night.
Yeah, thank you. Cheers.
Well, Vogue, it's been such a pleasure having you here at Bennelong Gardens for the Moët and Chandon Effervescent event. Now, if you are in Sydney, you can pop down between 11 and 5 without a ticket to check out this structure, and believe me, you're going to want to have a look. It's so glamorous. It's been an incredible evening, and of course, if you want to know more about the SAPPHIRE project and the brilliant work they do, you can head to sapphireproject.com.au. But that's enough from me. I'm going to go have a champagne, but thank you once again for your company.